things that worked
The no
well
Prac
for
Kings,
them,
yeah, it's kind of unheard of.
Nongshim when they were able to beat them
T1 on
the map. One of the
defense,
other things
Liquid
they did,
on attack.
Besides what the desk was mentioning is shotguns, and oh boy, Munchkin.
Oh, he is in such a
Oh,
bad
it's a good
spot.
bait,
Izu
though.
gonna try to peel back
Izu
some of
might
that
really
pressure,
farm
but
this.
entry swiftly coming through, and Miniboo continues where he left
Holy
off.
crap.
There's a run at him down, and
Oh,
instantly,
God.
3 kills found.
Yeah.
Right of the rope.
Izu
Meteor
hoping
will
that
be able to
Prius
find a
was
shot
observing
onto
that one and
Nats.
missed
Attacks
everything, but
again.
he caught it all.
Has to do so.
Oh,
Damn
Jesus.
Much comes away with 3, and suddenly it's just Purpo. Stacks weak. They're on the swing, looking for the kill. Finds
Holy
it.
how they won that. Bro,
behind.
Stacks is doing so much work.
And T1 will get the opening pistol here on split as Stacks continues to wear the cape.
I mean, it's a blast from the
Outrageous
past
from
to
him.
see Stacks playing like this for sure, but I'm still concerned for T1.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
Liquid do this thing where they
them
don't
giving
peek
up
properly.
the site easily. It's their anchor players getting run over.
Definitely
yes,
a couple
there were
of times where I
hero
need
rounds
to
on
see
Breeze.
him swing out.
Stacks does it again, but he needs some help. And yes, Meteor gets 2 kills there.
It's always against Stacks as well.
But it was a
2-1 on the
very awkward
pistols.
start for
2-1
sure.
on
It was
the
a great
pistol.
relay bolt, and then Izu uncharacteristically couldn't hit some shots.
Okay,
Being
Liquid, by the
unaccounted
way,
for up on
straight
top
up
of the box.
force
I can
into
see some
this.
pings on the map.
We gotta keep paying
from Liquid.
attention.
Just saying,
Izu
hey,
can
let's be
one-shot
aware
3.
that. Make sure we know on entries, because they know that our default fast lane is going to cut that off from our vision. Hello?
Yeah, just walking through it, it's fine. Shot across, one into the chest, and little exit going to be coming through. Wayne able to find the one.
Well.
Miniboo eventually confirming the kill. Munchkin going to be taken down and is forced by
Yes, that'll do it.
catching T1 off guard
Yeah, they got
on this
wrecked.
site. 3 to 5, barely any damage suffered by the players on Liquid. T1 might just have this round get away from them, but Wayne will fall. Meteor able to find the one. Swing in, spot onto Purpo. Still wary about a potential swing in from below. Stacks gonna be pinned into the corner. Meteor.
Oh, he's so
looking to try
ready
to
for it.
isolate them. Has him taken low. Tucks back away. Izu scaling. Miniboo tucked in behind the box.
Whoa.
They get the read. They
Whoa.
get the exit.
Oh, he's
Izu,
miles away.
like a thief in the night, but the damage is dealt. Look at the HP bars, and Izu still quite far away. The swing
Oh,
in,
he's
the
so
headshot
far away.
found now. A 1v1 still an outlaw, and the time getting away from him. Miniboo has the upgrade. The drop down, the flash not finding anything. The round is already over.
Yeah, it's done.
Izu will get the kill, but cannot get a win. And he cannot escape either. Red Bull clutch, Team
No one.
Liquid, tying it up.
We can't have
1-1.
normal starts.
It's
It was a
happened
lovely
again.
force buy from Liquid, though.
It's the exact same result. It's just different teams. It was Team Liquid who won the pistol on Breeze, then T1 with the thrifty, and then it's
Got the ad, sorry, dude.
Team Liquid who's going to do it this time. Unbelievable, but
Yeah.
it is a buy-up, of course. It is
We'll
still
get better.
the Stingers that are going to get the job done. Back and forth we go to start the map.
They have to gamble, but it pays off dividends now. See,
The EMEA
Shorty,
Stinger, they're getting
Sheriff,
better at it.
all the purchases here for T1. Meteor trying to put that to good use. The chase
Jesus,
coming
the
in.
double
Cal,
dive looks
not to be
disgusting, doesn't it?
dissuaded. Gets in on top of the enemy Viper, finds that kill, and Buzz dead at the same time. Only some damage found onto Wayne.
Actually won the
Elimination
judge.
still eluding them as the plant will come through. T1 now have to assess. We try to play in with this, with just classics in hand. Or do we just try to get tucked away and die to the spike? Should likely be the latter.
You would think so. But Nats doesn't want to let that happen, and he'll lose one. Stack's going to try to outweight him.
I mean, Stacks wants to go down here.
Spots it. Minor damage though. And yep.
Yeah, that's all for
That
next
range
round.
is going to very much be unfavored.
Oh, looks like
As
we're going to have to be on
Nats with a
Overwatch
4K
again.
secures the flawless
The
to
only
get
ult on
Team
the board.
Liquid into the lead.
And already you're just
What's
seeing
up,
the
Bacon?
same
How we doing?
problems here.
Congrats on the
4v1
win.
that they had on Breeze on their defender side. Just not able to slow anything down.
For God's sake.
Just getting run over. Of course, it helps when Nats is just doing his best on the lurks.
We're on the Overwatch, we really are.
So see if there can be an adjustment here. I mean, you almost just have to give up the sights and play for retakes. You have an
Well,
op.
Liquid are just hitting B.
It's on the A side, though.
Smoke over towards
T1.
Heaven. It's basically what we
The
saw in the
effective
second round all
bonus
over
for Team
again.
Liquid.
This time we're hitting the stun.
Still a lot of firepower.
They're in though. Flash is connecting. Munchkin going to be taken low, but Nats does not get this read. Meteor going to be taken down at the same time.
Whoa, that's a
Munchkin
big
doesn't
miss
have
with the
to
judge.
follow up.
That's not even
The
possible.
judge just not quite hitting right. As it's just Izu being seeked. An operator in hand that needs to be retained. And they can hunt. They have cash aplenty. And
He's always whistling when people are safe, and just let him save in peace, man. Poor guy.
Izu's just going to do his best to try to avoid it. Footsteps masked. They're going to keep pressuring him, but he might just be able to kind of dodge this. However, he's taking a pause. This is going to give an opportunity here for Miniboo potentially.
Swinging in on the approach here from behind. Izu not letting credence to this at all.
Dude, they wrecked Miniboo. He thought he was behind the box because he was looking at the box.
Continue throwing bodies at this problem.
He didn't think it was an overview. That's so funny.
It seems like Camo not looking to give him a final. Knows that he would be one away from having.
Oh, he thought he was behind the box.
Online. Just the one weapon to be carried over.
That's
T1
incredible.
Consider a timeout. They let it ride.
Crowd baited him,
You
yeah.
just don't have much util here as T1 to slow this opposition down. I mean, you've seen, like, you know, the disrespect of the snake bite, the disrespect of any util that they're throwing at him. And even with the shotguns, again, this is
loves
something
that
that
one.
T1 tried to implement to slow down Nongshim. But right now, it's just these pushes down the extremities, down the lanes.
This is a buy if I've ever seen one. Be clear, the
What a
Trailblazer
fade,
big
eh?
reveal
Well, it's
off the
everyone.
hunt from Stacks. But all the same,
Stacks made it,
can't
had
do
you?
much to try to stop him, but Izu okay. Lines up two for a collat. Wayne and Nats will both fall. Buzz
What?
pushing,
Mate.
chasing, buckying. Camo will fall. Weapon now going to be recovered. The push out of the smoke.
What?
Meteor eventually is able to find the headshot. Spike planted, and that leaves Purple to his own devices. Flash sent towards screens. Another one up close, but Munchkin just
very
free
convincing.
fires the angle.
Dude, it's so
That
funny
would
we
be
were towards
T1
heaven, just saw
dealing back a
the
round win.
fade trails, and
Yeah,
was
and
just
this
like,
is
hold
a
up.
great round. You're able to get
That's actually
the
up
read
here.
on the direction that Team Liquid
Even in
is
the
going to
round,
go.
Stacks
You're
is
able to
dying.
get
He's
that
just
off
getting
into
insane
place.
value.
Even though you can't find the initial
Strong fader.
shot, the follow-up off of the TP for Izu
Caleb with
is
the prime,
good
appreciate the
for
28 months.
collab.
Thank you for doing
And
that.
that's the kind of things that you're going to need to start implementing here as T1. You need to be evasive. You need to be willing to retreat and play for those retakes, or try to find your timings to, you know, disrupt their plans.
Oh, got the freebie behind.
Right through the fast lane. Beautiful for Nats.
Seems
Yeah.
like he's just giving
It
props.
happens.
Sometimes it happens.
It'd be like that. All right, they're going to stack up 3 here, but it's just another A hit. Nats is going to go for alert. The minor adjustment for
Miniboo.
Team Liquid.
Ready to use the overdrive. Yep, sends it out now. Quick peel away from Meteor. Push out into Stacks' open arms. Able to find it, but does he
Oh,
anticipate
goes
the
quiet
second
though.
layer?
Timing.
Wayne now
Oh,
scaling forward, gets the jump.
big from Wayne.
His Buzz out in the mid, able to find Nats, taking down that enemy Viper. Spike still in hand over at A main. It's a player advantage to T1 for the moment. It's Wayne trying to explore over towards Mail. Gives the quick check, and there's the drop down, and Stacks. That's a nice how do you do. Purple now once again, last one alive.
At least
Now,
get the
does Stacks
plant,
play this
get
right?
himself closer to Seekers.
Stacks pushes forward from here. There's an opportunity to isolate. Sends out the Trailblazer. Checks around, making just sure that elbow is cleared.
Yeah.
Winnable position. Still
Okay,
just
now we
have
can
that
fade
operator
eye.
in hand for Izu. Fowler scouting, nothing spotted. Only the haunt now up and over the top, going to be cleared out. They know that
nice
he's
shot.
back map. Here on the site, the Prowler to get cleared out, and he gets flushed
Damn,
into the
Stacks
open.
is playing good though, man. Holy.
Stacks the sprint to try to recover the operators.
He's looking like
Defuse
their best player by
gets
far.
held here by Buzz. Should be able to get it in time, and he will. And now suddenly we're tied up at 3-3.
Yeah, and now you're seeing some good adjustments on the fly for T1. Something that you knew.
The timing
going
of that
into
is
this
nuts.
Agent composition change. Still Stacks pretty sharp. That was a nice one from Purple, but follow-up not going to be there. Clean up Stacks. Just some wry smiles from the coaching staff, but they do not look comfortable.
Oh, no, not at all.
Ooh, and I wouldn't be either.
The
I
same
mean,
could be
so
said for
many,
Team Liquid,
so many fast hits as well.
see the timeout
They should be used
call
to this against like
from the
Nongshim and
opposite
stuff.
side of the
But
stage. As we get tied up at 3-3. Not happy with how T1 are starting to find their footing and get a read on how Liquid is trying to pilot these rounds. So Lohan to get involved and try to see if he can turn the course of this map back into their favor.
Well, I think you're seeing here how important it is to get into that operator as soon as possible on the defender side.
Oh, yeah.
Because it took forever on Breeze, right? Before they were able to get enough cash to get into
He's
the
been the
operator.
most impressive
And now
player
it
so
gives you
far
that
out
ability
of all
to
the
control
games.
one main or the other, and then on the
Out
other
of
side of the
every
map,
game
that's
so
the
far?
side they hit, then fine. Give them
Maybe
that
Mada,
space,
really.
and then let them dump a little
Mada
bit of
played really
util,
good.
and then you play, kind of counteract that to find your timing when they're trying to get set up to go for the plant and that kind of thing. And it's working much better now for T1. So took a few rounds, but they're getting there. Now what do these adjustments look like?
Jellybean
for
on
Team
Prime,
Liquid
thank you so much, dude.
coming
Appreciate
out of
that.
this
Thank you.
timeout? You know, are we just going to kind of go back to stock
Kiko
standard?
Kiko had a good, especially considering his stage 1 performance. He had a great performance too. Yeah.
There's just a decent amount of firepower here, so
That's a lot of ults, man. That's a lot of ults. Liquid picking the right side though, and this Euro TP goes here. They have heavy sight. Dude, imagine doing this setup when they're playing fast over towards the sides. Criminal.
The noise going to be made. Stacks creeping forward. Buzz on the opposite side of this smoke. Lane not going to play out of this one. Just plays back, and for now, the site is theirs. Liquid able to get set up for the post plant. They do have that pit, and it's going to be invested. Completely cutting off that screen's access. Showstopper is available for Buzz. First, they have to try to make it past this Omen. The push going to be coming through, and Meteor's just not ready for it. Wayne now with a free upgrade.
T1 deserved to lose this round for sure.
Buzz sends out the ultimate, lobs it in. Purple going to get caught. 1-for-1, but still trying to play into the pit. Nat's being spotted. Eventually flushed out. Stacks able to collect the kill.
No,
Munchkin,
not that kill.
Up, finds Camo. It's a player advantage for the side of T1. Now it's just Miniboo here in heaven. Slides across, season not on it, trying to fish for the shots, and Munchkin swings from the back, but it ends up going wide.
Jesus, what's going on?
Seized in position. Rotates over, the
Oh,
fuse is
they used the
already
ults for the
there.
retake.
T1
It still just felt
thriving in
so
the chaos,
weird, I'm not gonna lie.
and they get the round win as well as the lead.
Yeah, and it's good patience and a good read on where the players
Yeah, I would like Wayne to play
it.
Was it Wayne that was in heaven at the beginning? I like him play a little different.
In terms of getting that showstopper and getting value, you likely know they're going to be
IDC with the prime as well. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Throw one in there. Of course, Izu probably got a spot there as well to help it out, but it's a really nice play. Nats tries to step up into this to see if he can do some damage, but he's taken down by Stacks, who has been the hero.
Liquid should
for
abuse
Team
middle.
One.
Nah, I think they're kind of fine to just keep hitting sides, really.
He is playing so well, keeping himself alive.
Look at how weak A is.
As that solo player, you cannot credit him enough with what he's doing for T1 on this map.
Quick clear, the dog is saturate, lobbed in, up towards B heaven. TP forward and Munchkin ready forward, gets the punish, and they're just getting picked apart on entry.
They're kind of picking the strong side, though.
Camo now, last one standing, but given
I mean, T1 are essentially just playing B heavy and then just A retake the whole time.
Make this hurt a bit, try to slow down the massive cash flow that T1 currently have. Widely needs to just get tucked away and retain this weapon, you would suspect. Still is feeling it though.
Meteor's trying to bait for Buzz.
Everything looks a little messy at the moment. I think it's just this meta, to be honest.
There's a jump up, and he just hasn't registered it.
I think you can get rewarded for gambling pretty heavy, and maybe retakes are a lot easier than they used to be. Just because you can overwhelm with double dive.
In the hands of T1.
We've got some time now to take a pause and take another timeout here. Let Nats rally the troops as Team Liquid. T1 is just going to hold the line and watch the spike to make sure that Camo, after getting that kill, isn't going to try another. But something to keep track of here is going to be these ults as well for T1.
Coming through players first Swiss, if you're already there.
Has been really
I think it depends on the team, really.
All of a sudden, they're getting value out of theirs.
I think a lot of teams that are waiting for, I think a lot of teams that are in playoffs already that got the bye probably would have liked to have got some reps in playoffs.
Find the round win. It's being quite costly. So T1 for the moment in position to really snowball.
I'm normally a big believer in the less games you play, but
even further.
When you got inexperienced players, I don't know, man, it's good to get reps.
Just, misregistration on where Munchkin's going to be planted. He holds his own well.
I just am so amazed sometimes with how Munchkin realizes that it's been long
Sip it
enough
up, thanks so
that
much,
Team
dude.
Liquid
Appreciate
has
that.
forgot about that spot after the pistol
Is
round.
this
Like,
meta healthy for Valorant? It's
sometimes
very fun
like,
to
you know,
watch
I
at the
bet they
moment.
forgot.
Upsets are pretty
And
easy to happen
Gets
as
so much
well.
value out of stuff
I
like
imagine
that.
ranked is an
He's gonna have a
absolute
judge
nightmare
for
right
this
now.
one. They're gonna
But
try to
at
gum
least
up mid.
esport-wise,
Getting a
it's
good
pretty
read
good.
Here is Munchkin now starting to feel that ideology. It's coming from Liquid.
Double dash forward over towards Meteor, who will be taken out.
Damn,
Mini
look
with
at
that
it.
second layer,
Yeah, and they
sprinting
saw
in,
him on the
Munchkin
minimap.
unable to make it happen with that judge in hand. Trailblazer cleared, Buzz tucking back, avoids a saturate.
Dude, Mini
but they're
you're
just
doing so
overwhelming
much,
them,
bro.
giving them far too many targets. And this is where Team Liquid thrive. Shot
Oof,
goes wide,
goodness.
Izu taken down. And Team Liquid, what a massive round to rally back. The Stacks will get caught. Fantastically
It's a
done
great
from
run
Liquid.
from Minibu.
So they're now just one away from tying it up. Still a chance to get themselves a lead at the half.
Yeah, and it's the Neon this time. That's the difference maker. The space creator. Get stunned there as well. And Miniboo able to double down. Not sure what Munchkin's doing. I don't mind the idea
less
here
important.
from
Yeah, he
T1.
might be right
the
as well.
execution just wasn't there. You know, putting that shotgun into mid. They had
But I
the
think
right
is
read on
set
where the
strats
push
just
was
not
likely to
incredible
happen.
at the moment, Bacon.
Just Team Liquid outdoes them.
I feel like not showing set
What
strats
Dev's
could be
been talking
sick.
about, which is kind of ignoring that.
Speaking
that
of
first
set
little layer,
strats.
focusing on
Right.
people coming
What's
in
this
from
one?
behind. Tries to chase down Miniboo.
Trying to catch him as they
Iron
jump
twice,
down and then
conversion pass
Neon
now to be
slide
sent
on
out.
him.
They're barreling forward. Buzz is here.
But the second layer of the TP over the top is pretty cool.
They're just dropping like flies now as Camo finds a second. Stacks right in the rope. Ooh,
Mate,
should've been
Stacks
dead to
is
rights.
feeling it, bro. There's no way he's doing that.
Maybe staring at the minimap
Fade
now.
ult's
Will get a
absolutely
nightfall
awful,
out
though, but
of
at least
the
he got
enemy
him from
fade.
too.
Spot on the 2, and for now, Team Liquid, they decide to just pump the brakes.
You're in a really tricky spot here, especially as Izu just be main control.
Yeah, it at least gave
Very
his
much go through
teammates a bit
B
of info that they could
Have
go
to
over
tuck in.
towards.
Just wait this out, right?
Go over
This out.
towards the
Meanwhile,
side.
Stacks going on a bit of an adventure. Wants to do
Trying to
is,
get a flank in through
Yeah.
the sewer.
and I think,
Timing's not going to be
At
there
least
for
he
him.
ulted,
but
yeah.
I think he's going to find a
We
decent
can't have a
timing
perfect ward, it looks like.
on the, you know,
I mean, he
retake
did
attempt
really
or
good with the info that he got.
stop up
The
the
pushes on the
execute.
side are great.
Really
Omen Flash,
paranoia
dude,
from
it's
Munchkin.
3.
Just trying to
Big.
slow the approach and buy some more time for Stacks to
Dude,
get
Stacks
even
is here
closer.
so fast. Problem is, they're going to think that he might have come from vents.
Stacks now striking, able to find the one. Izu out from garage, finds a shot of the camo. Suddenly a player advantage here for T1, but they're not out of the woods.
And
Still
they delayed
a
so
ways to
well
go.
on Heaven.
Lupo and Wayne could absolutely.
It's a good move from
get this
Papa.
done. The hold,
Yeah, it's the right move, though.
Able to win out the fight now, comes down to Wayne on
Dude,
the
it's
peak.
impressive,
Shout
man.
ball,
Impressive
T1.
Stacks on that. I didn't really like his
Closing
ult,
out
but
the round.
from the
Themselves
info
down up to
kind of
6.
that they got from
They
it,
got
they know that
quite
2's mid,
scrappy up by
took
the
side
two.
info, and then he just took
Stacks
the
lucky to
risk.
get away
So
with his
3v4, you got to take the
And
risk.
he
It's
took
so
a peek up
fast
there, even
behind
got a
them
little
over towards
damage
middle.
in, had to throw the Nightfall just to keep himself from getting overwhelmed. But that worked out in their
And then
favor.
the delay over towards Heaven was
Buy
just
some
so
time
much
to
for Munchkin.
Work the map, you know, with Izu having B made. They say, okay, we'll play for A if they go that way, and then if they go for B, we're gonna get that lurk. Nats actually read it off of that paranoia, I think, that Munchkin sent, because he turned around to face Stacks.
Yeah, he
and
was
Stacks won a
looking.
big
He realized they were trying to
1v1
delay
there,
Heaven quite a lot.
up in mail. So Stacks continuing to just be a miracle maker.
With just 2 more rounds to be played, Liquid, if they want to collect these, it's going to have to be off the back of just shooting and tactics rather than the ultimates here.
Uh-oh.
Zizu considering out a pop flash for himself, but will
Well,
go ahead, bound back
Made
into
that
its
look
vent.
easy.
Smoke now fading and camo gone. Meteor slotting forward into that smoke. Tries to get the snake bite out fast enough, but cannot, so Wayne gets the catch.
Dude, it's good trades. In reaction
3v3.
again, T1.
Damage exchange
Take over
on
towards
both
B main. The
sides.
info might help and we'll get a big 1v1.
Still alive,
Once
but
again,
force
can
of
Nats get
entry power,
redemption from last
Nats
round?
Lurks his way forward here at A main. Stacks, does he scale? The answer is yes. He's going on the hunt here. They will be able to
No,
find
man,
Nats
dude,
once again.
Stacks is on
They're
fire.
immediately going for the reposition as Munchkin TPs across over the screens.
Caught the timing, did Stacks.
Still a fast lane and a relay bolt. Miniboo needing to put a lot of weight on his shoulders. Stacks just keeping it quiet. Maybe trying to pretend like he disappeared back up the ramp. Now we'll start to inch around this. Sees the gun barrel, gets the
Damn, bro, look at him. And he saw the gun barrel.
Headshot. And Wayne now has to do it.
Damn,
but
he's
Stacks
actually
continues to
insane
stand
at the
tall.
moment. This is like the biggest turnaround from his
He's
stage 1
15 and
performance.
6 now.
Yeah, dude, look at the surprise. You hear the surprise.
Where's this been all kickoff?
Yeah.
This is incredible, the work he's doing individually, the timing there. Because the multiple angles that Nats has to be aware of, that he has to be checking, Stax just happens to find the right moment. He's just doing everything right. And now you've got huge ults available. You're not going to be
he's getting the Odin out.
You're a little bit towards the overdrive potentially.
What? I think Liquid might have owned him with this, right? Wall over towards A, keep him interested. Dude, this one pause keeps wrecking them every single time they're up here. They're just getting so much value. It's a great trade. Keep an eye on Meteor, pushes real fast over towards middle. Nats is on it. Ish.
Damage onto Purple, but still
Nats
able
is on
to fight. It's a big fight about to happen in Garage, and one that Nats shall win. Izu now alone. Lexa weapon in the dimensional drift, spots out the players, tucks back over to Ali. It's his exit. Miniboo can go for the flank as Izu. Able to confirm the kill on the camel, turns
Jesus
up.
Christ, 4 HP.
He takes Miniboo so damn low, but he cannot make it happen. Team Liquid rescue the final round of the half.
I mean, Stax just had such a sick half.
I mean, some good adjustments on both sides, but some of those moments for Liquid came down to how cleanly could they make those executes happen. You know, if they're able to win this out, if Buzz gets another here, could be a very different round. Because
Can you explain what you think happened between the start of kickoff for Liquid and now? Bro, so much. I mean, they had a stand-in at the beginning of kickoff. Then they had a slow amount of time with Wayne coming in, so he took a little bit of time to get adjusted. There's like interviews of him just saying that he couldn't really hear too much. He was like surprised about it. Then on top of that as well, they pretty much just lent into the double duelist meta as well. Like they weren't using Neon for like their last 2 games really. They essentially just became the EMEA Nongshim. They changed their roles as well. Purpo was on duelist at the beginning. They actually probably had the biggest switch around from kickoff to now out of every team we've seen. D2's up there as well, but Liquid had a stand-in also. They were playing Purpo duelist. Kama was on Initiator. Like they actually changed up everything. They really did. I think they looked at the Nongshim stuff and was just like, well, dude, we've got a really good Neon sitting here. We could just use it. Dynaco Live with the Prime. Appreciate that. Thank you. The ad, yeah, we timed it better this time though, right? Don't have full control of it, but we're getting there.
And this is some of the best crowd work you will ever see. Like Leonidas rallying the Spartans out there with his booming voice. This has been incredible.
This is S-tier crowd. S-tier crowd,
Yeah,
S-tier
the crowd's
work.
been nuts.
And it's only 2 days in. It's only going to get better as we get towards the end of the tournament. But these fans, they've been hungry for Valor, and my God, have they been feasting, as have we, and everybody watching back at home. Because right now, a damn contentious map between T1 and Team Liquid.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of work to do here.
I have enough here. I mean, they probably need
Defender
pistol.
side with a double duelist comp on split can be tricky, and T1 is actually
at the moment it's 2-1 to T1 on pistols.
Percentages on both sides of this map. They're at 59% coming in.
T1 got a couple of sheriffs.
And they're basically right there.
Of course, they're still sending it.
I mean, you're expecting that again.
Oh God, what is that?
Shutting down Wayne
Wait,
and
no, that's nuts, bro. Look at their positions.
Will be able to find that kill. Perhaps recover the sheriff if he pushes far enough forward. Stack's going to be watching forward for the moment. Would love to take that into his own hands, given that he just has the classic at the moment. And he will be noted, as will these players in mid. Camo just backpedaling. Stack still with the classic, and now scaling forward, pushing past as well. The Prowler will be able to confirm it, and Stacks drops away out to safety. Separated from
Good
the rest
reaction
of the squad.
from Camo.
Purple still tucked away, hearing these
Purple,
footsteps.
you got a chance.
Gonna try to play his
Be
team
good.
in.
Fast trade though.
Headshot, collects a spike in mid-air. Now dropping down, 3 players alive.
Yafar, thank you so much, bro. Are we going to map 3?
Stretch this lead even
I mean,
further
if
with another pistol
T1
win.
if T1 win this pistol,
Really
I feel
nice
like it's
here.
pretty much
T1,
done.
Let's see if they can convert.
Ammo around the back. Is it red? Buzz seems like he's got an idea of it, but can he win the fight? Shots flying, tags him low, takes him down.
Man, Sheriffs are just so insane on pistol. Dude, I gotta see this first kill. First kill was absolutely wild.
Captain, the leader, the danger man himself, spotting out the first, trying to play this patiently, but eventually has to pull the trigger and will catch Meteor by surprise. Finds himself at the moment, surrounded. Right? Buzz still with a paint shell. Just lob that in, but goes for the peek, sends it out. And the time is now away from Nats. Could try to play for blood, try to play for some ult charge, but it looks like T1 are just not going to give him the opportunity.
Oscar, thank you, bro.
Will get taken down. Buzz will
Dude, he got the extra kill as well. Pretty good. Yeah, it's good to get that ult early. 3-1 on the pistols, mate. I got to see this shot. His second shot must be nuts.
I have no faith in it right now.
What is that?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my goodness. I have faith in that, though, in Izu's aim, that's for sure, but...
It's fast.
2 pistols on this map for T1.
Yeah, you gotta be winning when you're in double pistol, but obviously we had this here.
For Team Liquid. Classics, 1 bandit in Camo's hands, something to keep your eye on there. Meteor might challenge that.
Move on with the spot, Meteor winning that fight over at A. Nats
that's chaos. That's chaos.
Able to find 2, but Nats does come out on
of course,
top of
Stacks just comes out and he's just winning everything.
3. Passes the orb over to Izu. Giving priority to that dimensional drift, and now the spike can be planted. Once again, Nats left to his own devices. All the weapons that he could grab on the floor in garage. And it will be Izu to strike him down. 9-5, T1.
All right.
They figured out how to win an anti-eco round. They'll find themselves up by 4.
Yeah, got a little scrappy in B garage. But at the end of the day, you know, the fact that Meteor not dying to that bandit of Camo wins that early battle. Actually pretty big. Removes an extra layer from a potential retake attempt there. Might have dropped another gun. So that means you're going to have a couple bulldogs, a couple rifles, a stinger for Stacks. They're going to spread the map now. T1 going to want to work the map a little bit. Meteor going to challenge this.
Rebu holding close. Meteor on the swing in. Gets the spot. Minor damage suffered, and wall will fall, and he's just going to
get one. Yeah, he got a lot of value, though. He ends up spotting 3. And that's a strong delay, but they're so far away.
Absolutely massacre them. Turns to the
pop what an omen flash.
Going to be struck down. Clone going in. They're barreling forward, and Nats is still able to find another. Stacks stunned up.
This is solid from Liquid. This is nice.
Gets caught, and now it is just Munchkin left standing.
That's a lovely round to watch.
Damn clean in the
Nats and Wayne did so well.
Finding their footing here on the defending side.
Together, yeah, they played so well together on Heaven. The delays in the same. The timing of this omen flash is like the most perfect you can get. Look at that as he's swinging out.
Meteor is just screwed in that position.
He's gunning him down. He's also clearing every bit of utility.
Yep.
The haunt, the clone, turns the flash. That is just gorgeous from Nats.
What is this one? Liquid want to go aggro, picking the wrong side.
T1 this time maybe wants to challenge this A-ramp.
Might just be 5v5 retake depending on how fast they react on this. Stacks is close enough to hear and give them some relay of information.
On this A side of the map, the question is,
they're a little slow.
Do they have any idea how quickly Team Liquid has taken that space outside of B?
Right. I mean, you were gambling that this was going to be Team Liquid's strategy.
I think a gun barrel was spotted. Purpo! 2 quick kills!
Dude, he must have been so far away that he didn't hit any util. He reacted so... I mean, they didn't react.
Reinforcements arrive as Nats
must have had nothing.
Paranoia coming through, but he plays it close enough, and Purple gets a 3rd. On for an ace! Has the 4th! Can he find it?
Wayne!
Wayne will steal it away, but Team Liquid absolutely
There's a lovely shutdown.
And this is just
they went aggro and there was no one close enough to hear
from Team Liquid.
I thought the stun would have been close enough. It hit the wall.
Same position that
far
Liquid
B.
has been showing it round after round. It's the conditioning here. And they're just thinking, okay, you know, a lot of what Liquid has been doing is if it ain't broke, they'll just keep going into that well. And Liquid this time takes a pause.
Dude, this crowd's sick though. They're going nuts.
And he's so good in that
Force him down to an eco.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so crisp.
He's Purpo looking like Kiko, the way he's tearing apart a Pacific team in ramps. Munchkin getting ripped to shreds. Meanwhile, Camo looking to try to hold things here at Garage. little dash away. Munchkin eventually will be able to find a kill as Miniboo
Oh,
falls.
bold from Nats. Wait.
Weapon collected, but it's down to 22
Really
health.
bold from Nats.
Oh,
really bold from Buzz. Popped an ult.
Catching on the Buzz, camo on the peak, able to find Munchkin. That's that weapon gone. Swings the corner, Stacks able to collect one. Wayne is fully flashed up. Someone has to kill him, and eventually Stacks will be able to do so. And somehow, Team Liquid.
God, everyone's popping ults. Oh, what a shot that is. Jesus. Well, they went all in and they get rewarded.
It's a MasterCard thrifty. T1 maintain a 3-round lead.
That's madness from T1. They invest the
showstopper
and the Nightfall into that round.
4v4 and they just invest all the ults.
And they're still going to win it.
Ah, the team flash is so unlucky.
Oh, Stacks there just at the very end, able to get it. Meteor tucked in under a rope for the final kill on the Purple, and it's a thrifty. It's T1 now right back into the driver's seat.
Stole his ace, so he team flashed him back the next round.
He is having an all-time.
That's messed up. You're right.
What year is it? Nats versus Stacks.
Blast from the past, but T1 looking to maybe rewrite a bit of history. Hit in play, however, in mid, and Miniboo has an operator online.
Well, you don't have... Well, you do have an ult here to clear this pit potentially with Izus if you wanted as T1.
But this is exactly what Liquid want.
Oh, yeah.
Funnel the players across towards this operator. You've got Purple there as well. Try to play him in.
Yeah, relay bolts, flashes. This could get nasty for T1.
Trailblazer had already been invested.
Have the rifle shoot the Prowler.
Oh, now they know the operator.
They're baiting in the rifle. It's not how most people do it.
We'll go ahead and reveal him. And Miniboo on the re-peek finds Meteor. Blind coming through, sprays flying. Purple eventually going to fall at Izu's hand.
Good luck, mate. If you can get another Miniboo, you did really good. Oh, what an ult. Oh, what an ult. Oh, it's unlucky.
It's a belter of a shot as Camo.
I like the idea. Speaking of all-ins, this was Liquid's all-in.
Path, which is not getting the catch that he wanted as Izu holds down the ramp. Now it's just Wayne out from screens. A 1v4. And given the money, he's just got to back away.
You gotta...
The operator, I lost cause, I lost weapon.
See if you can do a miracle round next round.
Just dead on the site. Peeks in for one. Reads Munchkin's rescaling. And he's going to look to try to use the op against him. He's never been known to be much of an opper in his history. So we'll swap to the shorty instead.
Well,
T1.
got no money for this.
Away from taking us over to Haven.
Got to see this from Izu's perspective. Because he, I think, bails out T1
Damn, Stacks is feeling it.
Especially on that first kill, because I'm pretty sure he's the
Lunatic
one who
with the
Purple
T1. Thanks so much for the 36
when
months,
he's
mate.
blinded
Appreciate
up.
Yeah, he is.
Comes out of the drift. No one's able to kill him. Izu there spares a T1 player's life. Then he's able to get around that convergent path, as well as Munchkin. Munchkin at TP'd ahead of it as well, so some really good
Fancy Feely as well, thank you for the 23 months. Appreciate that also, thank you.
Of Team Liquid, and that's a huge one that they invest in. Again, here on Split, not getting value out of those ultimates for Liquid is costing them rounds.
And now similar situation from the first half, getting closer to the end of this map potentially, and the ult cycle just isn't there from Team Liquid. As they invest these, it's just not getting them the round wins converted over. Meanwhile,
bro, look at Stacks go 21 to 9. What did he have on the first map?
Very much fighting an uphill battle from here. We'll see.
21 to 13 as well.
To scrape together, it looks like some weapon purchases are being considered. It is going to be a very scrappy buy.
This is kind of a tough one in terms of adjustments here for Team Liquid. Maybe start playing a bit more for retake. You know, because the way T1 has been playing in the last couple of rounds has been pretty spread out at the beginning. They're looking for that aggressive push. They don't want to get backstabbed by those quick lurks that Team Liquid wants to establish with Miniboo or Nats or whoever. And so they haven't been able to get that map control, to get that map space.
Nats drops camo, the hero,
they've done it sometimes,
rifle.
T1, their change up, looks like they want to take a page out of what we saw from Liquid with these 4-1
And I guess he's just gonna be judging next round.
Here on Split, but he's got 3 players potentially to contend with if he challenges that angle. Slow push up. Nobody going to be home for that op initially. Or excuse me, the outlaw. Pass over to Munchkin again with the sniper.
Flash lobbed in, but it's slow scaling off the back of this.
No way. He like just cleared it. Fuck, he shot the fade and got wrecked. Still though, that's a shutdown. Dude, did they even expect Purple this close?
Purple nearby, just with the sheriff in hand, stammering over towards Vents, anticipating.
He's in a weird spot.
Actually, this rotation from Meteor. Looking back over into main. Munchkin continues to push forward. He would get timing, but he pulls off the angle.
No way. Just saw him.
The information. The question is, can he avoid being timing by Meteor, who's just around the corner?
Meteor puts the wall up so they can't see him. Nice from him. Oh my god, he's 3 with that.
Meanwhile, Stacks
all 3 came up on the minimap.
Into position to try to intercept. As Munchkin once again is just going across the world. Stacks asked to be the hero once more as Liquid start getting the read. Nat's the first one. Pushes forward, but Wayne continues.
But I get with how he's playing.
To bail his team out.
I get it.
He doesn't have time.
He's got time.
He has time to get the plant, but they're right there.
Very close by. They hear these smokes blooming. The plant on the corner. Paranoia going to be lobbed through. Munchkin. No more util, and Wayne will find him.
Very, very nice.
4K.
Dude, they're essentially all in on this, though.
Keep Liquid alive, denying a map point from T1.
It's patience here.
Greedy there. I mean, he could have fallen back and played with his teammate, and then they would have been a lot slower to re-clear everywhere. So then they're like re-clearing. Creates like 4 different question marks to where he could be, which means that you get the plant down no matter what. If he had jumped out over towards spawn there, it's different. But he kind of committed. I actually think he thought the spacing was going to be better.
Coming alive there with a big round. Now,
like if he stays alive here, he could have potentially gone to like any of these angles. It takes him a lot longer to like clear all of this instead of clearing all of this instant and just stopping the plant. Or knowing where the last is with the plant.
Meteor just cannot find anything. Nats.
I don't think he will have spotted anything there. Not a pixel showing, so Buzz does.
Damn, look at what Papa's doing, man. He's having to hold down A on his own majority of these rounds. Doing pretty good.
Position going to be known, but he's able to find camo. Actually behind Miniboo. That's, however, still.
Whoa, that's. At least they're doing it together.
Gives his life for the kill. Munchkin
Ooh.
trying to stand tall.
Again, at least they're doing it together. Holy scary though.
Liquid whittling away at the economy of T1. They are 2 rounds from tying this up.
Again, these faster reacts that Team Liquid now is starting to bring.
A little mad, yeah. I mean, it's nice to have a duelist that wants to do this.
In the open space.
He just like likes to go, and he's like, sure, man.
So steady there. Izu
sure, dude.
off balance in his aim.
He's only ever getting 1 there. That's what I mean about it. You wanting to have a selfless neon.
Him out of that round. Again, good reads.
The best scenario, he gets 1 there. That's
time
it.
for T1 to take a pause, talk things over a little bit more. Don't want to give.
Which one of these is the Pacific team? Yeah, it has been a bit like that. This match has been fun for. It's been fun to try and see other teams try and play the Pacific meta.
Coming into this next round, it looks like.
Or I guess. Yeah, it is a Pacific meta. T1 used to do double duelist all the time as well.
I mean, this has to be a bit of a demon on the shoulder for Munchkin. How many times did we see, last year with him on Gen G at global events? Toronto, of course, comes to mind where they would get to this point, sometimes on this very map, where they'd hit 11, but they couldn't get over that hump. They couldn't make it to 12. They couldn't close out the maps. That's how Fnatic ran it back on them. It was that bit of choking right at the last hurdle.
In this meta, even if double duelist gets a little enough, it'd be good for EMEA. They can speed up their play. Definitely good for certain teams. Like if this wasn't the meta, I don't think we ever would have seen this start happening.
Being the hero of the map of the series for T1. Looks like he will take that lighter weapon.
It's nice once you start seeing a team like play their own style and win with it, and then you go hot up.
2 ultimates
that style not completely suit us also, like certain players. It's nice to see G2 do a similar thing as well, even though it looked a little rough today.
Maybe throw Stacks over there. For now, they're trying to keep Nats a little bit busy. Oh boy, Stacks goes moonwalking across mid there.
Again, I think Purple's doing really, really well at the moment. It's not like flashy impact, but a lot of the time there's like pressure over towards A. He's clearing it. He's holding over towards Heaven. Skydog in deep now to set up the 1 so that he can rotate, so they can have 3 over towards B.
Out in the open as Munchkin falls to the counter spam. Spike still on the floor. Meteor trying to push his way forward through mid, but Nats has him dead. This timeout is not working a treat, not at all for T1. Stacks and Izu would have to work an absolute miracle, a 2v5 conversion. Swing in, takes him low, but cannot take him down.
Clean round here for Liquid.
Still standing, now healed
Pretty
up.
nice of their money being low on a couple.
The raid boss stays alive.
Stacks actually needs to stay alive though, right?
11 to 10. They will be 1 away from tying this up. And this once again breaks the economy for so many players on T1. Meanwhile, they're still gonna be hunting. Stacks just cresting that corner fast enough to not be spotted out. Has to contend with Camo first, but there are so many sharks in this water. And he shall get bitten. It is a flawless Team Liquid. They want to bring this to an end 2-0.
You invested a lot into that round. You're going to have to go for a Guardian for Munchkin. It's not enough for almost a complete buy as Team Liquid with a few half armors in there. A couple regens too, but Nats is really starting to feel it in mid. He is absolutely shutting that down. And you can see that T1 is trying to throw some util at him, trying to throw the prowlers and other things to try to get him off balance, but none of it's working. He is so sharp. He's out-dueled Meteor, or excuse me, Izu a couple
failed
times
so
there.
bad, let's do it again.
Meteor had a weaker gun that last round, but
you would imagine they
able to best him.
Or before turning the corner though. They keep like losing one before they get to do anything.
T1.
Yeah. 1-2.
Scouting forward, Miniboo trying to just challenge up close and personal. Immediately going to be shut down.
Oh, that is fair play. Meteor's been having a rough one, but that was lovely.
Still here on
Smoke
the
missed
side.
over towards heaven though.
Towards back.
Here.
Setting up a pop flash for the players to go swinging. Clone goes across, and now they know his position, but Nat swings out to his demise. Camo able to find the trade. 2v3 with a pit in their face.
Oh, gives them a lot of space. It's unlucky.
Cut out for him now, just the ladder.
It's unlucky.
Seems like the pacey hit from T1, maybe working some magic, but Purple still
Gave him a little heads up.
wanting to fight
The
for
Vandal.
this. Looking for the first, finds it, Buzz gone, anticipating this presence at Garage, but both players still lingering within that pit.
Oh, it's a fast reposition from him. They're not actually...
Does he just make his exit? He's trying to check
it's unlucky.
every which way. Nothing seen at Alley now. Noise going to be made, and Meteor will strike him down. The
2
3K
goes at
from the Viper.
2 goes at it.
T1 managed to get themselves up to map point.
What do we got?
We
Third
might
map,
just
Haven?
be going to Haven.
Well, and it's exactly when T1 needs it. Meteor comes alive, able to clear the one behind the box, the next around the corner. They're doing a good job.
How much money did we raise yesterday?
Into the site,
15,395, I think. Something crazy.
They know he's back there. They're able to clear him out. Doing some nice things in that round. Now you've got the showstopper. Buzz got it in death in that previous one. Stacks a couple away from a Nightfall, so you've got some ult cycles in your favor, but Team Liquid dangerously close.
No, they really are, so they can hold on for this next round. This could be massive for them to push it into OT. Buzz looking for the entry. Wayne, however, striking from behind. Meteor gone.
So unlucky.
Be taken down.
They take so much space, though. Look at how fast they are here. As long as Liquid don't overheat and just push with these two only.
The swing coming in and Nats.
Wow.
Dispatches both duelists.
I mean, that's in theory how they lose the round, but he's hit a banger of a shot.
Here and now if he wants to, as there's the dash in, and Stacks will be good for
Dude,
one
Nats
kill,
has
but
hit
he
a
cannot
nut
get
shot. The second shot
Team
is...
Liquid.
honestly, that double push is the only way they lose the round.
But
Nuts has just individually owned it.
And it's just these counter moves between both teams. Now, Team Liquid's like, okay, they're going for the death ball executes. Let's get those lurks going nice and fast so we can
They're a
counter
draw
it
after
as
this?
soon
Yeah,
as
there should
we
be a draw after this.
Suspect where the hits are coming.
Oof.
Oh, what a transfer there for Nats. Absolutely disgusting. Camo gives his life for the cause there, throws the saturate, and Stacks knows it. He might have had a chance. But because Camo still is able to have that util, because those early kills were so fast and so efficient for Team Liquid, able to hang on to it, and he's going to get the convergent pass out of that death.
And now here is a very dangerous gamble.
Their money can't be that good, right?
To work some thrifty magic.
They won that other round with 2 surviving.
Also plenty for Team Liquid.
Yeah, it can't be great.
Have a discussion themselves.
Oh, it's not good at all.
To just shut down one
2 people get wrecked.
round to push this into overtime.
And 3 people.
Gonna have the ability to maybe use
Look how many ults Liquid have as well.
again to lock off that part of the map.
1 away from Purpose though.
T1 into the extremities.
It's only really Stacks' ult that's up T1 that they need to be scared of.
From the Waylay to gum up the works at the entrances to the sites, at the chokes. It's worked occasionally for Team Liquid. You know, Stacks does have the Nightfall, sure. But you're gonna have to get some serious
for
value
T1,
out of
just
it,
straight
because
up
the
A
weaponry
here.
behind it is not going to be great.
Vador
It's gonna be some
sight.
stingers and only a couple rifles available for
Dude, triple stingers.
5 players stacked up outside of A main.
1 on site though. Purple might get overwhelmed. Again, if he gets 1 kill, he gets
Ready
Seekers.
with the Trailblazer, a single kill gives him the Seekers. Could be a tell-all. For now, see that Trailblazer taken down. A Prowler going to be exchanged. The Nightfall now going to be going through. Purple pushes out, and Miniboo is there. Buzz shut down on the entry. And already it feels like T1 are scrambling.
T1 I gotta cancel this, take Heaven instead. You can see Munchkin go take some space mid.
No plan. If that raise just gets immediately picked out of the sky.
They're trying to bait a reaction out of Team Liquid, but they're not giving anything up, holding their ground.
3 players nearby enough. Nats rotates over towards B. Drops the pit, trying to just really limit their options for where they can try to go.
Kind of nice from Meteor though.
Gets in position, watching towards Mail.
And Wayne, though, he's right behind Meteor.
He's on the hunt, and I don't think they're going to get a read of this one. He's not making a lick of noise. Meteor, however, makes his way out into mid. There's the gun barrel spot.
Oh no.
Munchkin barely manages to find that kill.
That could have been worse, man.
TP
Tunnel vision on the one that I thought he might be done.
The weapon has the regen armor as well. So healthy enough, but 3v4 now. The pit still stands, covering Garage. As Purpo drifts across down over
Prowler over towards B, Heaven.
Munchkin
and get a reaction, dude. 24 seconds.
Yeah,
solid reposition, by the way. Very smart from Purpo, right? They cleared all of this.
Have to clear these out, and the time is basically already gone. Miniboo ready to intercept, swings the spike on the ground. It's over.
Very nice. Okay, 2 chances, fully gone. Dude, Miniboo did great here as well. Purpo, that reposition from him is just so smart.
Like the momentum is on Team Liquid's side.
Wayne did great as well to kind of reclear this. Once the wall went up, he pretty much knew what he was doing with the Viper.
Wayne with a beautiful timing, nipping at the heels of Meteor there to just completely stall out that round. T1 tries to send a bit of a fake towards B, but Team Liquid knows with that pit there, with the safety of Nats on B site, that they can lean in the other angle.
Purpo, yeah, his comfort does look like it's Sky. I always preferred him on Initiators than Duelist for sure.
This is going to look like
but it does actually feel like his main...
you got to start wondering, are you going to see a Nats
does look like
outlaw?
his main comfort is the Sky, no doubt. Overtime, easy buys, off no armor.
For the op, but no outlaw.
Low hammer, what a beast.
To beat Meteor. You're at Mail. Just to relocate. Trailblazer gets the scout. And scaling forward, gets himself tucked.
One of the weirdest setups.
And Nats collects the kill, Stacks dead. The A site now broken open. TP across, but push forward into the smoke, and Meteor is there, able to collect the kill.
Meteor clears this.
Scales up
I don't think they're going to beat
even
this here.
deeper into Heaven, and Miniboo does not register him at all. A push and pull across the map. A player down, but Team Liquid now creeping their way back across towards B. Buzz watching from stairs, opening up with a spray, and Camo is the one that bites the dust. Once get it back sight, able to, send out some shots, but they don't connect.
Great shot.
Purple
Great shots.
Continues to pound.
Ah, what a round, mate.
3 kills for him.
Seekers as well, they know exactly where he is.
It's just Izu. Armorless.
Dude, it's Scrim Purpo, he's finally here.
A 1v2. Flash towards Alley, scouting, nothing. The drop down, Wayne posted up above, but
what an absolute round, bro.
The 4K
that was so sick, lovely shots.
To gain the lead and match point.
And Purpo is perfect.
Robbed him, he actually robbed him.
Team Liquid in a couple of big rounds. Right there on the Munchkin. Meteor
so
tries
easy
to
for
swing.
him.
Buzz just a little bit late behind it. Unbelievable. And that's got the coaching staff on their feet. And rightly so.
Lohan's so sick.
Do we get the immediate timeout? We're right into it. The barriers are about to drop. And after it looked like Meteor was going to bail T1 out, it's Purple stands tall.
And now T1 need to manage to do what they barely were able to do at the end of regulation, which is win on this attacker's side. But that is a great way to start. He's catching nets on a
Sky
big
flashes.
timing. Tries to get a snake bite
Out
out.
of there.
However, he wants
Little
another round
decoy
of
to do the
Seekers,
double
no
swing. At least get the info
T1's
from
looking for the extra layer
swing.
in that mid approach, but
We'll say that
they were late. They were trying to suss
Meteor
out
was close enough to hear this,
him.
so he could try like re-walk over towards. Okay.
Delay might have thrown T1 off on their read.
This
Jewel in the middle.
Very quickly. There's the spot. Buzz trying to align for the kill. Eventually he's able to find him at Purple on the swing. Finds that kill, but Izu comes away with a third dimensional drift now online. Sprints forward. Calling Purple's location.
Smart from him though. No matter what, he's getting traded.
Meteor gets that headshot now. Camo, the one asked to be a hero, the one asked to work a miracle to try to bring this series to a conclusion. Otherwise, T1 will find themselves reset. Spray will not
let's go
connect.
again.
13-13. We keep going.
And this time it's Izu, who's been the best player for T1 so far this year. Wins some big fights in mid. Little help from his counterpart duelist in Buzz, but this one as well. Huge, huge, huge that he gets Nats to open up that mid space. Yes, it tries to be re-cleared, refilled.
Flash.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, that was a lovely flash.
It's absolutely disgusting. And we go again.
This time, though, a change-up, no glass cannon. And it's going to be a triple walk
He
down
passed
mid,
and
but
walk
look at
middle.
Liquid. They're poised to try to clean this one up, but it's going to be T1 coming away with the lion's share of the kills.
Fair play, man. I thought T1 was going
Both
to get
duels
wrecked
gone,
there.
just Wayne and Nats. Shadows traveling. To see if they can get a 2v3 conversion from here.
The fact that you're able to come out of that with an extra player as T1 is so huge right now.
Yeah, it's...
You're still hanging on to a ton of util.
was a little insane.
Swing in. The spot out.
Instant reaction from them. What they're going to do? Clear over towards middle? They've only seen one. Dax has a lot of util.
Peek in the mid. Nothing spotted now. Smokes shall bloom. Spike in play. Very much a world where TL manage to make a go of this, especially as Munchkin gives him
Not sure about that one.
Feet spotted on the TP down.
Did he mean to TP on the box?
Immediately brings it now into a 2v2. Wayne's still around the corner of the smoke, blooming the push in. Gonna have to come in, and Izu will fall. Looks for that transfer, cannot find it. Stacks against an old nemesis, an old thorn in his side. Finds himself in a 1v1 to try to get this up to map point once again. The smoke falling, and Nats
big from
stands
Nats.
tall.
He's giving it a little bit. The new Nats giving it more and more these days.
It feels like T1 not thinking through all the angles, all the
Oh,
corners.
that's a criminal one,
He
isn't
tries
it?
to TP down there.
I wonder if he meant
Definitely
to go on top
missed.
of the box.
Yeah, he
but misclicked
definitely
it.
meant to go on top of the box. There's no way
Could
he's
have been a bit of
doing
a
that.
mistake from Munchkin if he thought they just wouldn't be holding that angle, and maybe they'd set up for the crossfire from garage and backside or something.
Nats has given it to him across the stage. Once again, Liquid have the upper hand. One more round to bring this series to a conclusion. Avoid going to Haven, a map that they have not displayed yet this year.
Well, look at the map presence here. They've got control of both mains. They're already getting in towards sewers.
God, they got
Meteor,
so much map
see
control.
that,
They got
that relay
everything.
bolt now has to hold the angle, so T1 just has to take a pause, take a reset.
Yeah. Got absolutely
Liquid
nothing. They
gonna
got less
back
than what
off.
you start off with, really.
Leave their map control for now. Lead Purple further forward. T1.
He's been so damn reliable.
Oh,
Yes.
Purple could win it right here.
Getting closer, 4 players about to ride the ropes up the top, out of the sewers. Munchkin still on that deeper approach as here comes the swing. Purple, a couple shots, they end up going wide, but he's still going to be good
Some
for the kill.
confidence for him to stick around, so he got good info on 2 more.
Well, but in the end, a trade.
Mini Boo here's a lot.
Smitty Boo.
Ah,
Big
dude, look
jiggle,
how
gets the
strong
spot
the
on
neon
Izu.
is.
The plant coming in, Buzz,
The
one away
little
from a
jiggles as
showstopper.
well. No initiators, just the extra bit of info is just so strong, man. So hard to hit that.
Two screens, one at Heaven, one at Ramp.
Munchkin so deep. trying to bait him out.
Just trying to outpatient this. As well, watching the main, but now the push coming through. They're making their way out onto the site.
Mate, Stacks has to go big.
Come on high, able to find that kill.
Oh, dude, it should be done.
Comes away
What?
with it. Showstopper going to be thrown out, but he doesn't get the catch. Munchkin now.
Damn, Liquid.
Last one, but he cannot make it happen. 15-13. Team Liquid.
Big, man. Dude, Liquid do so insane with a little bit of time. They really do.
Taking them down in 2-0 fashion.
And what a standout game for Purple, though, really. There was like so much silent impact as well, just like pure map control info that he had. He had a really good map.
Now it is working here.